Alright guys, gonna go over game one from tonight so we can do some more review, get prepped for Monday, which is our UML match. I know we have the next few days off, but hopefully you guys get plenty of practice in those days, even if it's just a couple games, especially on Sunday, because closest to the actual day of the match. But let me do the sound shit again. That's actually fine. Okay. So this game we have the 4-1 split push, crazy good wave clear, good good siege, but they have good defense to siege. So basically, once we get to the midpoint of the game and it is kind of close, we just want to basically set up as much of a counter siege to them and let Alex do his thing as much as possible. And there is almost first blood right away. I think Mystic said he should have taken it, so I'm assuming he held off on an auto there. Remember, just secure it if we're not 100% sure we're going to get it, kind of thing. It doesn't matter if it's first blood too. I know it's nice to get an extra short sword on the 80 carry there to start, but just secure kills. But regardless, they're down the heal and we're down ignite. And this is the game where this is actually a fairly big mistake here too. Let's go back. Your initial gank is perfectly fine, James. But after, anytime, this is something since you're new to playing on the fives, anytime that you show somewhere, you immediately give the other team information. It's the same thing when they do. So doing an immediate repeat gank is always setting up for the counter gank to be there now. And this guy that we're playing against is a Diamond 2 player. I believe his manager told me he's been higher than that before, Diamond 1-ish. So they take information and use it really well. So no matter what, after this gank, this is fine that it didn't and nothing came from it. But you cannot try to come right back because the information you just gave, the jungler is going to know basically 100%. And I know that you, like, this looks like she's just being stupid, but she's just 100% baiting you right now. Like 100%. And we have to just be aware of that. So instead of going in on her right there, you would basically just throw your axe at her and walk away and just announce Sejuani is here. Let's go back actually and look at our vision because I'm curious on that. Red side. I just want to see if we actually see the Sejuani beforehand or not. We do not. Okay, so this is when we first see Sejuani. So even in this instance, the difference also is you just flash immediately too. Like the fact she gets knock up on you and everything, you just have to know that you're going to die here and just flash away instead of waiting afterwards to do it. There's in literally the competitive, there's no hesitation ever. If you think you're in trouble, you just have to do it. I know it puts you at a disadvantage, but now this guy is going to really cause havoc in your jungle, the scuttles, everything. So, and I know I said middle and bottom for this game. Toxics let you know it's going to be really hard to gank it, which he's right because of the Anivia. So it'd be more than fine if you just farm for a little while too here, instead of looking for ganks. But The hesitation part is where we just have to be more aware of why they're doing things, and um, don't hesitate if we're in trouble. Just flash to be safe. That's good. You got flash. So you can see from that little exchange the farm difference here now because of that, but we at least have farm here, but you're losing in this matchup because of your death. So we're overall behind right now because of the farm. 500 gold because of the farm. So we have TP. We're going to use TP back to lane right now, so we know that um, they don't have that available. Let's see your items. You did the first buy, okay. So what you were thinking here was right, that she's probably going to come down here because we're creating so much pressure. Um, so you're 100% right for that. Your guys' focus in this fight, I believe, is a little off though, because you have to fight together. It's the same thing when the Zac game that we played. You guys have to call out one target and go on it together. So right now, as soon as you come out of this bush, you guys have to just keep Dubs alive. If you keep Dubs alive, then you're going to win. Let's go back because I believe Mystic, you also shielded yourself here when we're baiting um, the Sejuani. So you have to be right here. You have to be helping here, like 100%. Because James could easily kill that dude by himself. So we traded 1 for 1 there, and I don't think we needed to. So now we know second buffs are coming up in about 15 to 20 seconds. We know Sejuani is bottom still right now as well. So if we paid attention and know that she started bottom side, we don't have any options to do the um, do an invade for it. So, but you still always have to have that in your mind, especially when you're coming straight from base. Because she literally just went and did exactly what I'm talking about. She checked if your blue was there, and now she's a ward on it. And this is the one, I believe, this is the one you win, actually. Barely win. And it's going to push to your side, so nice. You should have just let it push there probably, unless you're just thinning it out to freeze it. Because he has TP still. So your reset timing is very important there. I'm surprised he didn't TP on you. So James sees the Sejuani down at there, so he's doing some counter jungling, which is perfectly fine because we know where she is. And Nivea flash there? Wow. Okay, so you immediately call out though that she has red buff now too. Because she got blue buff from you. I don't believe she got red buff from you. Or you can just see that she got it, so now, well, we see the timer now as well. So now this is when we need to talk about priority and everything along those lines. We saw how low she is, so we should be setting up now to try and invade on the blue side buff. That um, you did great getting vision on this side, but you got to be more efficient with your farming too, because you're falling behind already. You just get the vision, it's perfectly fine. Alex told you, I'm fairly certain he does not have ult, so you don't want to risk the fight right now because remember, Kale's extremely weak still early, so you should just be on your camps getting this shit done so you can then talk about invading that blue buff or not. Toxic got chunked, but they're kind of even mid, so you could easily still do it. I believe you guys are the same level, yeah. So, and now the um, Kale alt is almost up as well. So this is where we should be automatically talking about if he's coming down or not right away. So we need Alex to be moving already too if we're going to invade. He has to be moving. Otherwise, you can invade. So time efficiency again, because the communication, you end up dying here too. Time efficiency, so we'll go back, is if you're going to make this invade, the only way you can do it is if he can come down first. If he can't, then you can't invade. So that's all the conversation is. So now you could just be going to farm this and then go literally clear pathing and then going back down the bottom and trying to dive basically. Because this is the type of play that will put you behind. Look at the levels already because of the farm difference. She's got 6 extra on you right now. And then the fact that you end up dying here, I don't remember if she gets Krugs or not. But she gets a reset on her buff. I believe she goes to Krugs. Am I wrong? Nope, she goes up here. Okay. Bottom, good job getting a kill there. I'm just looking at the farm real fast. So we immediately just look at the game right now, and we are, even though Sejuani's 3-0, we are smashing them bottom lane, and Alex is actually ahead early. We're winning this game right now. We're 100% winning this game. I don't care what the gold is. We're up by 700 gold. I don't care. We're winning this lane. We're up 30 CS, a kill and an assist on our 80 carry and our top laner that's going to be our split pusher. So this is the kind of shit where you guys just need to realize we have a scaling mid laner. Olaf is very fast at farming. We now play around literally through bot. Every dragon should be ours at this point. Literally every dragon should be ours. Because of our bot lane. So there's no reason for us to force anything unless we're making an information play where we're basically playing through bottom. We're diving bottom here. So there's no reason why we should rush anything. Everything should just be smooth sailing through bottom lane now. Getting vision, everything. Because these guys are going to get fucking plates and plates too down here. Look at this. They already have 3 plates taken at pre 11 minutes. 4 plates taken. I think you just got it right there. So just look at the gold difference. It's 41 to 26 or 2700. So a whole BF sword lead right now for bottom. And then we have about a 600 gold lead, 700 gold lead for support as well. Yeah, we're literally only place that we're really losing right now is 900 gold from the jungle, but it's perfectly fine if you just farm, James, because of the situation in the game is highly in our favor right now. And these are also the types of plays where you guys are just chasing her. Don't think about chasing her. She's extremely strong right now. Look at her. She has the Cinderhulk already built, and we already told you built wrong. You got to build Cinderhulk. But there's no reason to chase there. She got your shit. Fine, just go look what you can get next for resource wise, because you need to just farm at this point. And we're playing through bottom. You still have 3 camps over here that you can go do. And you by doing that, you pull Toxic out of lane, Mystics on the other side of the map when they're literally shitting all over Those guys right now, we just have to take certain instances slow. Period. Recognize that we're winning and just go slow. Dragon's coming up in a minute as well. Like our timing is going to be off now. Luckily bottom is just coming back from base. We have TPs for both top laners. Okay, Sejuani ult's down now. So now you could be going to hold mid so Toxic can go reset so we can go get control of the dragon. So literally you guys should just be pushing this wave to go get vision. Control of vision around here. This is an infernal dragon. We need this dragon. You guys will be able to get this turret regardless. This Kaisa is extremely weak. So this is a problem that we always have. This is literally always a problem of ours. There's no reason for us to push right now. We don't even have priority in top lane either, so he could teleport onto you first. Because Alex would miss out on farm if he has to match the TP. You guys have to, I know this is dubs, but you and Purdian do the same thing, Mystic. You guys, once you get the shove in like this, just go get vision, especially when this is coming up. You have fucking wards for days right now. And I hope he's not actually buying potions at this point when you already have Biscuit in your inventory too. Okay, James is getting vision it looks like. Well, we got a kill, so we're setting up for this now. This is why the timing of this is so fucked, because this is where we have poor communication. He's going back to base, he's going back to base. You guys are doing dragon right now and they can just collapse on you. I know we end up getting this, but this could be so much cleaner because literally you can go hold mid, Toxic can go back on time for the dragon, and then we can do blue together. Bottom lane just came back to the base, or to lane. They should have already gotten vision for us, so everything is safe. But instead, we're getting this, and now there's risk involved when there doesn't need to be. We need a reset on time. Good job getting the dragon, but we need to reset properly and just talk about that stuff more. And then more importantly, when we have pressure bottom, you have to focus on getting vision. So it's 13-20. We got a 35 CS lead, 2 kill lead, 80 carry. Mid lane's going even, which is perfectly fine. Vector scales super hard. He is awesome wave clear. We're down a little bit of CS top lane, but it's kill. He's scaling. It doesn't matter. So we're losing right now in the jungle and just a little bit top, but top's not supposed to win for a while, so it's fine. We're still well in the driver's seat. You guys got Infernal Dragon too. All we have to do is go slow at this point. And I believe you die down here, Alex, to these two. And I don't know why. You're too bloodthirsty. We just need you to farm. I believe this is where you guys do a good job collapsing. And we get 2 kills out of this, I believe. Because she comes back into the pit. And this is where we talk about we're making a play on one side of the map and then you die right after. Alex, you have TP still, just fucking take it easy. So we get 2 kills and the Herald. And you guys do the right thing. Toxic and Mystic, you go take it mid lane because we're already going to get top lane no matter what. So this is the same shit that we talk about all the time. We make a play on one side of the map, you chill out on the other. So this is why when Alex, you die down here, it's really bad. If they get this turret, I don't give a shit. We're gonna drop Herald. We're getting 2 turrets right now. It's perfectly fine if they get a turret, because if these 2 stay there, then we have mid pressure as well. And this is also a prime example of you guys do a good job walking this, but you guys could also now just rotate straight over to these guys. Because you see where 2 of them are, you could just rotate over to these guys. Especially since we know blue buff's over there. I think we know blue buff's already there. But this is really good. You two, all you need to do is walk it there. So now we should be doing as a group 4-manning getting vision together. So you guys should be wanting to go group with these guys just to make sure we're safe. So we have vision, we have wards. So this is where you die. You use your flash and everything too. There's no reason to die here. Just let them have the turret. Can't keep giving free gold away, guys. We do it too often. Way too often. Look how good of vision we have control up here now too. This is fucking great. This is what we need to do every game. We're literally playing through our bot lane super hard right now. The stupid objective thing doesn't work again. Yeah, it doesn't work. It's like hidden. Damn it. So I was gonna look to see what time the next dragon came up. It's Ocean. It's 16:23 in the game. So just depending on what our next objective what we want it to be. So if dragon's up in the next 2 minutes, Alex is going up here. You can basically just have Toxic here and just be a 3-man group taking over this and hard pressing bottom, because the actual best thing you guys can do right now is keep Anivia away from Caitlyn, because this is their only way they stop our siege right now. Because if it's just Kaisa, Yumi, and Sejuani, even if they engage on you guys as a 3-man group, you're going to get away from it fine, and Dubs is so strong that you guys can turn it around easily. So this is the kind of situational things that you guys need to think about. We don't have a 1-3-1 composition, but we need to keep this bitch away from the Caitlyn right now, so we can just continue to take turrets after turrets after turrets. So the call right now should be Alex top, Toxic mid, and the 3 of you bottom, and you guys are going to just take over vision on the bottom side of the jungle, because you want to just basically pressure this turret with vision here, and we have TP on Alex, and then you guys can retreat when dragon spawns. So this is just situational thinking right now. I know we talked about we're a 4-1 composition later in the game, but since since we're so strong in the AD carry right now, the difference is you literally you do everything you can to pull the Anivia away from the team. If they end up putting the Anivia in the bottom lane in the 3-man group, then literally Toxic can shit on the Kaisa. So they're in a lose-lose situation right now, no matter what. So this is good. You guys are running together to get vision. This is what you need to be doing all the time, but it has to be deeper than this now. Not just the entry level, because you guys are pressuring tier 2 turrets. These are our next objectives. Oh, this is where you guys really mess up. That's right. This is where we just do craziness. So you guys walked in together, but now he's solo. This is great. We just need to put a ward here and a ward here now, and then we're going to split our team. We are not, like, we never do this. This is just doesn't make any sense in any manner. And then you immediately want to retreat to your team though, like, so run to the right to James, not fight. This is the kind of shit we do all the time where we're rushing. I don't know why you flashed Mystic. So this is literally the turning point in the game where we have complete control over the game and we throw it. You guys walked into this part of the jungle to get vision, which we rarely do, and then we immediately split from each other instead of just literally getting vision here, and then talking about taking objectives. So instead, we give up 3 kills so far. I believe Toxic ends up dying 2. So that mistake cost us 4 kills and like 3,000 gold basically, because now it's almost even. They're down by 800. It's like 2.5k is what they got. And now Dragon's up too. Why are we forcing crazy plays when we have complete control of this part of the game right now? Doesn't make any sense. So now they get a turret, the mid turret too, which is the most important. They get the dragon for free. We most likely will lose our vision control. We just lost both our pinks right there. Oh, she ran over that second pink. Okay. Good job running down mid, knowing where they're at there though. See, now the call should be rotate to Alex. You should be going a safer way though, Dubs. I'm not sure if Dubs watches these, but you should be going a safer route than where you went. Okay, so now the problem with this though is you just got to kill, but we don't have Toxic. So you guys have to just disengage at this point. This is exactly why it's a big problem. Is because this fucker right here can do so much zoning, and she's so strong already. You guys have to take into consideration how strong their like strongest members are. These are their 2 strongest members right here. We gotta pick. It's great. Toxic can literally go shove that fucking wave up mid, and you guys just chill out back here, and then they have to send someone to respond to this, and then we walk up to this turret. Quit rushing. There's no reason to rush. You take small wins. We talk about this all the fucking time. So literally within 2 minutes span, we've given them 6 kills for free. And it may be more. Seven kills. 7 kills for free in a 3-minute span. 8 kills. 9 kills. What the fuck are we doing? This is not. You guys are way better than this. This is, I believe, we steal this Baron. So good job here, James. This is something too where you guys, we need to talk about this with James as well. When you're doing something in a smite battle, you need to talk to your guys about what your numbers are, what your smite number is if you have a combo, if you're Elise, or whatever your E would be here with Olaf. Because it was at 1100 when it went. I'm just gonna go as slow as I can here so we can see. Hold on. So it's the Caitlyn crit plus smite is what did it. Yep. So good job by you guys here. So immediately though afterwards, you just leave James and you try to kill him and you get the fuck out of there because we want Baron buff. He did his job with you guys. You guys did a great job. Now we just need to save our buff. Literally, nope. You should just be leaving. He didn't engage towards you. You guys just leave now. Just that little bit of a stutter step made literally that one step towards their side made that root hit you, and then we lose you as well when you would have lived. But regardless, good job getting the steal there. So now we have Baron, and it's the same thing. We want to remove Anivia if we can from the lane with the Caitlyn. This is my fault not talking about this as the game loaded in. That we should have been doing that. But this is the situational kind of stuff you guys need to think about during the game. Because we literally have a turret breaker in Caitlyn who's crazy strong still. 3 deaths in a row though, because we're being careless as a team. So now it's exactly what we want. We want to do Alex split. Let's see who has Baron. So these two have Baron. So it would be it's even better right now. You literally put Toxic in this lane, Alex up there, you 3 down here, because we have Baron in 2 lanes, and the Anivia has to go where he is because there's no way the Sejuani can clear minions that are Baron empowered. So this is precisely what we want right here now. So instead of having you 2 together, it's literally Toxic is on his own here, but you guys are parallel. Remember, we're always in the same line. Because Caitlyn's the one that breaks our turrets. As long as we have the Nivea away from fucking... This is the play I'm talking about as well, too. So we already see these 2 here. You guys already have the fucking wave literally here. Chickens. This turret is yours. 100% yours. As of this moment right here. James just runs this way, away from the team. It doesn't matter where he runs. This turret is yours. So it was 22:34. He dies at 38, we'll say, because I had it on speed. So look where these minions are without your Baron empowered. With Baron empowered, they'd be right here. This turret's yours. You can easily get that turret and then leave this way. This Jarvan is weak. It's literally weak. This is the stuff we talk about all the time, about just objective-based thinking, and if they're making a mistake because we got collapsed on, then we just need to capitalize on whatever we can. And this is literally a free turret right here. You guys even have vision of them too. This is where we have really poor communication though. Because literally if we just run mid, take the turret, and then rotate to Alex, Alex will get there. The Jarvan can't engage without his team. If he does, he's just going to die, and then it becomes a 4 versus 4. This is more positional craziness. Luckily we get something there. This is where you just back off, James, though. I forgot your warrior. So you do a lot more damage than I thought. Three of them are dead right now. We have no wave priority. We don't have TP either. I was just looking to see if we could do anything else here. So we need top wave management. We need blue buff. I don't know when Baron's coming up because the spectators fucked up. That Scuttle Crab top side should be ours though. Good, we get scuttle. So we're still in a good enough spot where the gold lead is irrelevant at this point. Sejuani, Anivia, and now the Kais is actually strong now too. So it's incredibly important that we let Alex basically do what we drafted the Kale for, and we don't. Um, just about to say have positional mistakes and things of that nature, because we just need to get him in a side lane, and this is an exact kind of game where you want blue trinket to Alex, so you can just ward ahead of you, so it's easier for you to push up more aggressively. So again, right now they're giving us mid priority. Just fucking run this down mid. Literally just run down mid right now. If they collapse on you, then you just fucking exit through the jungle. This is good. You can also start setting up traps and things along the way. So when you do this though, as soon as you see them collapsing on you, you just exit though. Same thing as the play before this. And yeah, Alex, you needed to ult him like immediately whenever that Sejuani ult hit him. I just want to look at the trailing here. If we had any vision. When do we see them is my question. Okay, the entire team dodged it, but Dubs didn't. So as soon as this happens though, this you have to put the fucking ult on him though, Alex. Because we actually can survive this if he's alive. Like 100%. So we were talking about earlier about hesitating. Don't hesitate. So now they aced us for free. Why did this get stuck? Oh, because of the fog. So even with all this though, we still have no need to panic. They're going to get Baron, but we literally have an incredible wave clear and basically anti-siege with the Caitlyn traps, the Victor W, and then Alex can still stay in a side lane with the Jarvan. He literally can't do anything to him at this point. He's got 3 items already. This Jarvan is absolute worthless. So this is Toxic made this point, and he's absolutely right. We should be setting up anti-siege at this turret. They have Baron. This turret's theirs. We just have to chill the fuck out. Literally just letting them do shit again. So that's 2 kills they got for free again. We have a very high number of free kills today. Or this game, I mean. So now this turret, basically, we're going to have a really hard time completely defending it. So look, that was a good ult that time. So this is what if you did that the first time, we literally can turn that team fight around. So hesitating is really rough. Look at this. We just got fucking 3 kills for free, 4 kills for free. This is the strength of our composition. It's hard for them to engage at our turret. So this is where you guys have to realize stuff and just not fucking panic. Every time you panic, we just give up so much gold and objectives, and sometimes they just end the game off of it. Okay, we get the Infernal, which is good. So now the next objective for us is they still have Baron on one member. Is we just need to get wards out here to track them, and you guys need to do more wards just kind of in the middle of the lanes and stuff, so you can see if they push this and then which way they rotate. So then you can easily track them instead of just always in the same spots all the time. This is a good ward. Um, it's not going to give you as much information. If it was here, it'd be better, or here, because you can see the pathing at least. But we need to do more of the creative warding stuff instead of just the simple shit that they're going to clear out or just avoid altogether. So now we have literally double Infernal. Look at the score. We're only 400 gold down and they have 9 more kills than us. Because you guys did a good job with objectives. We have Baron and we got more shutdowns than them apparently. Yeah, looks like we got a lot of shutdown gold then. Because a lot of our deaths were those 9 deaths. Literally the nine deaths is that 3-minute span basically. That's the difference in the game for the kill count. The gold you guys are winning in farm heavy mid, tied in the 80 carry heavy top lane. So we're killing them in farm. And I'm pretty sure Sejuani is going to have to be banned away a lot of games too, because we're not going to ban Yuumi because we have things that we are comfortable with, but Sejuani Yuumi is very strong because they can engage with Sej and then the Yuumi ult to follow up, then it's really strong as we see in this game. So the most important thing for Alex right now is we need to see where their group is before he completely shows. So we don't have complete vision of them right now, so it's a little bit risky, but we need to just be chilling out at the turret and setting up again at this turret again instead of being way up here. But look how low this turret is. This shit's going down. So we have to realize that and just let Alex literally trade inhibitors. Instead, we're just dying. So this is what I mean about we just gave them 3 kills when it should have been 0 kills, and we're just taking the trading inhibitor for inhibitor. And we have the better inhibitor for when Baron comes up because it's easier for us to pressure their base with it. Mid lane's easier for us to shove mid and then rotate the Baron. So this is 100% a win for us if we would have just traded inhibitor for inhibitor. So now another death for free. We have a crazy high number. This 4 deaths there, so 13 plus, probably 15 free kills this game we've given them. And because we gave them all those free deaths, this is what I was talking about just a minute ago. Now they get to end the game when they should have had no reason to be able to end the game. Because literally, just think of it this way too, how strong Alex is at this point. If you guys just let him get this inhibitor, you guys can stop their backs. Alex can go end the fucking game. Because they don't have TP on the Jarvan. If you just find a way to interrupt this, he can go end the game himself. Like, we gotta stop panicking. It's just insane to me how often we do this stuff. So now the game ends up being over. So legitimately, I'm going to just call it 15 free kills this game. So not all of them were 300 gold worth, but most of them were. And some of them I'm sure were shutdowns as well. So this is literally the kind of shit that why we lose the teams that we're way better than. Because we either get tilted, we stop talking to each other, you guys panic whenever one thing goes wrong, and shit's just a mess. There's no reason to. Our entire composition is literally siege and anti-siege with the strongest split pusher in the entire fucking game. And we set it up perfectly. Caitlyn was incredibly strong, way stronger than Kai'Sa. Look at Kai'Sa now. She has fucking 7 more kills than Dubs at the end of this game because of how many mistakes we made. Itemization mistakes, what we already talked about, just mental booming. And then looking at compositions that we draft and also looking at theirs and figuring out how's the best way we can attack them. So for this game, for an example, is to split the Anivia away from the Caitlyn or whoever their wave clear is. If their mid laner is their main source of wave clear, is what I'm referring to. Because if they have a Sivir, then the Sivir is going to be able to match the Caitlyn, and it's a different point. But in this case, their main source of wave clear and anti-siege is the fucking Anivia. She has a wall. She has very good wave clear. She has the long range stun that they can combo with the Sejuani. So we want to split her away from the Caitlyn. So 1-1-3 this game would have been, you guys, if you would have done that super early in the game. Let's go back to what I'm talking about. He's 3-0, I believe, is what I'm talking about. I believe we do that weird fucking invade and die because we overstay kind of in this part of the jungle. I don't remember if we already did it or not. I think it's right here. Yeah, so at this point in the game, literally, if we don't do this exact thing, instead of just getting wards and then thinking about how to attack them properly, we literally end the game here. Because we're just going to keep taking turret after turret. And like I said, if they send someone else to fucking sit with Toxic mid, then he's just going to be able to take turrets as well. Because he's still really strong with just his Hex core. And then the rotational play I want to go back to as well, because I believe we had TP on Alex, I think. I forgot to talk about that. Let's find out. Excuse me. Is this it? This is it. So we don't have TP on him. But this is still another example of just us hesitating, and we literally should be beelining straight down this regardless of what's going on over here anyway, because we have Alex up here. Because you guys could just, at the worst case scenario, say this doesn't happen where they show up here, you guys just walk this up to this line, shove the next wave, and then rotate to Alex and take this turret for free. But literally just like hesitating and doing nothing here is never the right fucking play. You could easily take this turret and then exit up here. Because like I said, if you just tell Alex what you're doing, he just starts running down towards you guys or in your direction. So once you get it, you guys can exit. Because this guy is literally worthless. He's an absolute worthless champion right now. Let me go back so we can actually time how much time we had to run. From the time that we see them is when we'll start timing it here. So they hit the plant right there, so you don't technically see them, I don't think yet. So right here. So 234 or 2234. And again, if James passed differently as well, it would extend even more. So if you pass the other way instead of towards them, I'm not sure why you ran towards them when you have your ultimate and you have flash. I'm assuming because you didn't see these other two, you wanted to path towards the guys. But since you have your ult on, there's a turret right here. You just run that way. So 5 seconds worth of running with the Baron empowered, this shit you would literally be right here. This turret is easily yours. There's no way it's not because of the Baron empowered. If you guys didn't have Baron, then you guys would be right to retreat basically or rotate just straight to Alex. But this is where the minions are without Baron empowered. Let's just go back. I want to watch. 2234. So right here is when we see them. So there's literally no way. Let's just watch when they lose the empowered. So no longer empowered right now. It'd be like right here. You guys easily get this turret still. Especially if we just used Karma speed up too to get there faster. Yeah. But most importantly about this game is immediately turning your thought process to objective-based thinking, and then um, not panicking when things go bad. We literally built a composition for exactly this. We were incredibly strong, exactly where we wanted to be, and we just threw away stuff over and over again. Just by us panicking, not resetting on time, getting to set up vision ahead of time or on time, just a million different things. Um, and I know that this kind of score can look discouraging, 30 to 17, but look at the gold. Like you guys are literally only 3K down at 32 minutes. That's nothing. And we made fucking tons of mistakes. 15 kills for free, and then all the other mistakes. That's an insane amount of gold. So we just gotta literally stop panicking when something goes bad. Don't get tilted. Don't get frustrated with each other. Something goes bad. We're fucking going to make human error. It's just part of fucking being goddamn human. Oh my god, am I fucking pushing the wrong button? Yeah, I pushed the wrong button. 4,500 gold at least without shutdowns is what we gave them in free kills. Guys just got to be patient, especially when our composition's actually working like hardcore the way we wanted to. Toxic was strong. He's wave clear's fucking really strong. Dubs was really strong. Alex was getting to strong. He's already strong enough where Jarvan could not one versus one him. Like that's everything we wanted our composition to be able to do. We just gotta just relax. We'll get better at it. You guys just got to start talking about stuff more during the game, um, and yeah, just not getting tilted when something goes bad.